Good evening. We begin tonight with stunning details revealed in a News 8 investigation. We are learning more about why the so-called Connecticut Cannibal was given conditional release.
It's a decision that outraged members of the victim's family, and it is disturbing to hear.
Well, now the decision report has been made available, and News 8 investigative reporter Jeff Dedarian's here now after combing through it. Jeff?
Hey there, guys. News 8 putting in an official request with the state's Psychiatric Review Board to obtain this report. It has new details about Tyree Smith that no one has ever seen or heard before publicly. And what about those voices in his head? Is he still hearing them?
Tyree Smith says he's grateful they're gone. The voices, he says, tortured him in his head. This is just one detail we plucked from the 17-page report we obtained, explaining why the state's Psychiatric Review Board decided to conditionally release the so-called Connecticut Cannibal. February of this year, the board's psychiatrist, Smith's public defender, therapist, and his probation officer all met. They okayed the conditional release for Smith, found not guilty by reason of insanity after murdering Angel Gonzalez in Bridgeport with a hatchet. Then, Smith ate portions of his victim's brain and eyeball, sentenced to 60 years at the state's psychiatric hospital, but served a small portion of that. During the hearing, Smith's public defender, we're learning, told Smith to stay off camera, not showing his face for his own safety. In November 2023, Smith's first chance at freedom, given the okay for an overnight leave. The review board says no problems, adding Mr. Smith has successfully maintained his clinical stability, followed his prescribed medication, and actively participated in group sessions and fostered positive interactions. In essence, calling him a model patient. The report also saying he has not exhibited any aggressive behavior, even after being provoked by an inmate who assaulted him. But our exclusive reporting recently found that Smith got into a fight while being held at the Garner prison facility right after being charged with murder. However, the report says that for 7 years, Smith apparently has maintained his psychiatric stability. No visual hallucinations, no signs of aggressive or homicidal thoughts or intentions, one witness said. We now know Smith meets on a regular basis with a probation officer in Waterbury, where he's staying at an undisclosed group home. Here's what Smith can't do. Go to Bridgeport, where the crime happened. Never contact the victim's family. Stay away from the murder scene. Can't drive a car, no passport, and can't leave Connecticut without permission. Also, he has a daily curfew, and Smith can't play the lottery or walk into a casino.
Also, too, every 6 months, Smith's mental condition will be looked at. The board has to be notified if Smith refuses to take his medicine. Smith is said to be honing his interview skills now and wants a job. But because he was acquitted of murder, when asked if he's ever been convicted on a job application, that answer is no. We're live in the studio tonight. Jeff Dedarian, News 8.